Today, yeah, hello. Oh. So today I'm going to talk about when when carbohydrates aren't sugars. Because everyone's favourite little question to me, if anyone's been back on my stupid questions video, is, are sugars carbohydrates? He's licking the camera now. So, oh no, the other one's joined in now. Hello, Anya. So, this might look really weird, but I am stroking my dog. So, what are polyols? Polyols? So, what are polyols? They are essentially sugar alcohol. They're a sugar-free sweetener. They use as sweeteners in sort of contrast to stuff like aspartame and stuff, or aspartame. I don't really know how you pronounce any of these things, but anyway, gram for gram, like if you use, it's sort of used cup for cup like you would sugar, so it's sort of similar in sweetness, volume, unlike sort of the other things like aspartame and stuff, or aspartame, saccharin, stuff like that. Those are much more, much sweeter. So their benefits over sugar, well obviously there's fewer calories gram for gram, and they don't promote tooth decay, and they don't cause like a sudden raise in blood glucose levels. That being said, don't eat too much of it. For some people it can cause upset tummies and essentially a laxative effect, and if you don't know what that is, Google what a laxative is and then continue watching this video. I'll let you pause now. And if you have just Googled what a laxative is, you can't unsee that. So the main difference is when you look on the back of a packaging of a product that's full of polyols, you find that it says carbohydrates, whatever, 85 grams per 100 grams or whatever, of which sugar's 0. Some products do, some products don't specify that they actually have polyols in. I've got some stuff in the kitchen in there that says of which sugars, of which polyols. I have other things, such as if you're in this country and you're really old, you'll eat things called Werther's Originals, and their sugar-free version on the back of the packaging, it just says carbohydrates 83.6 grams for every 100 grams consumed, of which sugars, I don't know actually, but it's like, I think the wrapper's somewhere. Dogs are probably eating it. But, no, here's one of the little ones here. Anyway, so of which sugars I think it's literally fuck all. So it's all polyols, and the difference is that they don't they're not absorbed, is the best way of saying it. So you get the sweetness, but you don't get it doesn't absorb in through the intestine. They're usually used in conjunction with other sweeteners, so you'll find that you'll have things like the polyols. You'll find them in conjunction with other sweeteners like I mentioned before, aspartame, saccharin, sucralose. There's one on the top of my tongue. Anyway, you find them in conjunction with them. Reasons being is they're not as sweet as the others. So you'll get like that heavy hit of that sweet taste that you expect from sugar from the others, whereas you get sort of the texture and the mild sweetnesses that you expect from the polyols. Polyols. Don't know how to say it. I'm not even sorry. I've said it so many times now, it's no longer a word, it's just a noise. Anyway, so in terms of things like polyols and net carbs and stuff, if you find that things come in and it says 10 grams of carbohydrates, of which sugar's 1, of which polyols 8, of which fibre 1, that doesn't make 10. Yeah, so in terms of what you would count in there, you would probably count the 1 gram of carbs. That's how I do it, and I've seen no problems, and I can just tell you now there's probably going to be about 6 or 7 comments down below eventually, once actually someone watches these videos, where someone's going to slate me and tell me I'm wrong, but fuck you. How I'd go about counting them, I don't count them into my daily carbohydrate count, basically because the bits that are absorbed are just metabolised straight away, and the bits that aren't absorbed are just destroyed and taken out of your body. Because you find that diabetes seems to come about in older people, things like the Werther's Original sweet, which is like quite a traditional candy, as the Americans say, or sweet in England, for old people, they've made the sugar-free version for them because it won't affect your diabetes, it won't raise insulin levels, it won't spike blood glucose or anything like that. So I don't see why there is any need to count them into your daily carb count, because if you do, if I do, I'm fucked most of the time, because I'll go through, well, you'll see, I'll do a video on them, these little, like ice cream tub things, but most of it's polyols, so you've got the chance to just eat the whole fucking lot in one go. And if I did that and they didn't count, I wouldn't be in ketosis anymore. So, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. I hope that's helped some people out, and I hope that's not confused everyone, and I'm not going to get a swarm of things being like, it's carbohydrates, the sugar is sugar, a carbohydrate, the polyols are carbohydrate. Yes, sugar's a carbohydrate. Yes, polyols are kind of a sugar. They're an alcohol sugar. They're not absorbed, so you don't need to count them. And when we're all said and done, that's why they're listed separately underneath, usually, the sugar part of a nutritional information on the back of a packaging. See you next week. Also, if anyone wants to know why I've not been posting any videos recently, it's because I've had a lot of work on at uni, and I don't really care about you all that much. No, I just don't have time sometimes. I'll come and go as I please, really, and there's nothing you guys can do to stop me, because none of you know where I live, and I don't have a big enough following for anyone to be living nearby to come and find me and tell me off.